Taxonomical hierarchy is the arrangement of the higher order. Then nomenclature. Nomenclature is the naming the organism. Then concept of the species. It is the species is the smallest group of organism. What are the concept? Then tools for study of the taxonomy. Taxonomy, it is a identification. So what are the taxonomy studying? What are the tools is important? This one only, it is a chapter outline. Okay, we will go to the introduction. All the living forms coexist with each other. There are about 8.7 million species of animal which have been identified. All the living forms coexist with each other. The living organism, it is a depend to one to another. There are about the 8.7 million species of animals is the already identified. Identify and name and describe the unclassified. The study report, it is saying that 86% of the all the species of the land animals and 91% of the sea animals, it is already identified and described and the catalog. Catalog mean it is the division. What is the catalog? Catalog mean it is a division. The human or the place of the topmost position of the hierarchy. What is the reason? Because the human is depend to plant and animals for the food. The animals are also used as the many sources. What are the sources? Is the labor in farming and pet and other economic benefits. The understanding the animals and the unique characteristics of the habitat, behavior and evolutionary relationship is the very important. This chapter is deals with what is the chapter outline already it is a diversity in the living world, need for the classification, the type of the classification, taxonomical hierarchy, nomenclature and tools for the studying the taxonomy. Okay, the next one, the diversity in the living world. Diversity means it is a development. The each of the habitat with a wide range of the living organism inhabiting them. The plant and animals are present almost all of the places. Plant and animals already plant and animals is it is present for the all the places in the world. For example, the polar ice cap to the deepest it is a desert area also. There are the variety of the species that been it is adapted successfully to the diverse ecosystem. The ecosystem is community of the living organism, the plant and animals and non-living it is a surrounding including the minerals, climate, soil, water and sunlight interrelationship. So all the living organism it depend to the non-living organism. So this first one, the presence of the large number of the species in the specific ecosystem is called the biological diversity. So, the presence of the large number of the particular it is a ecosystem is the biological diversity. The biological diversity is otherwise known as the biodiversity. This term is introduced by the name of the scientist is the Walter Rosen in 1985. The defined this name of the scientist is the E.D. Wilson. Okay, we will see next one is the difference between the living and non-living things. Already what are the difference between its living things and non-living things. The living organisms show the variety of the unique characteristic different from the non-living matter. The key character of the living organism are cellular organization, nutrition, respiration, metabolism, growth, response to the stimuli, movement, reproduction, excretion, adaptation and homeostasis. This already what is the cellular organization, nutrition, which type of nutrition, respiration, it is respire to what is the organ, then metabolism, it is catabolism or anabolism, the growth is the development, then response to the stimuli because of the surrounding it is the environment, it is a response to this body stimuli, then movement, it is a movement is the dependent movement or independent movement, then reproduction is one of the special biological process. So how will you reproduce? These animals are oviparous or viviparous or oviviviparous, this type. Then excretion mean it is a elimination. Then it is an adaptation. And homeostatus is the surrounding, it is a environment, it is a adapted to the this body, it is a homeostasis. So numerous scientists and taxonomists have made it is a documentation in the observation and study of the every character in the living organism. Then the observation as the classification of the living organism, the study of their interrelationship. So what next one is the need for classification. Why the classification is the need? Classification எதுக்கு important? Because for one example, நம்ம இப்போ சூப்பர் மார்க்கெட் போகிறோம். சூப்பர் மார்க்கெட் இட் இஸ் அ யூ சி ஆல் த ரோஸ் இஸ் ப்ரெசன்ட். இட் இஸ் அ ரோஸ் அண்ட் காலம் ஆஃப் த வாட் ஆர் த காலம்ஸ், வாட் ஆர் த ரோஸ் இஸ் அ காஸ்மெட்டிக், டாய்ஸ், ஸ்டேஷனரிஸ், ஸ்நாக்ஸ். ஸோ அரேஞ்ச்மெண்ட் இஸ் தான் வெரி கிளியர். ஸோ வாட் ஆர் த திங்ஸ் யூ நீட், இட் இஸ் அ take for this the things fully. So your time is the very short, it is a time saving. So then it is go to the library is or collection of the book is present. So what is your need? Your book is what is the your book is need? Your full of the library, it is not it is a collection of the book is present, but what is your book? It is a the story book or novels, or it is a scientific it is articles books. What is your book is need? Your collection, it is a rows and column is present for the library. You are easily it is collect the book. So this it is your time is the very save. So your energy also is this a save. So this classification is the very important for the it is a organism. So classification is the process by which things are grouped in the convenient of the categories based on the easily observable character, the scientific term used for this category. So all the categories is present. This category name is the taxa. Taxa indicate the categories. So for the different level, what are the level? For example, the kingdom Animalia. Animalia already you know it is study about the it is a vertebrates and invertebrates, including the multicellular animals, it is reptiles, mammals, etc. So based on this characteristic, all living organisms can be classified into different taxa. The science of the classification is called the taxonomy. The external and internal structure along with the development of the process and ecological information of the organism are the essential. So external character and internal structure. So one organism is present only external character because of the morphological character. It is study about the this organism is the this shape, this size, this external character, morphological character is present. You are easily identify. Or internal character. Internal character means inside the body. This organ is present. This type of the blood, this type of the organ is the function. So inside the body, it is a identification is the internal character. So characterization, identification, nomenclature and classification are the scientific stages that basic of the taxonomy. So the first one, the basic need for the classification. Why the classification is the basic need? First one, to identify the identify and differentiate the closely related species. So the species is present, you are easily identified is the very it is a comfortable. Yes, one organism to another organism. So closely related species. Then second one, to know the variation among the species. Variation is the very important because without variation you are is the confused. So variation among the species is the very important. Then the understand the evolution of the species. So it is a what is the evolution development is the very important. Then create the phylogenetic tree. The phylogenetic tree, it is the development of the stages. So this also is a different group is very important. Then let's study the living organism. This is the organism of the parent. What are the parent is present, what is the next generation. So it is a identification is the very important. This one only, it is a basic, it is a need for the classification. Then we will see next one, taxonomy and systematic. Taxonomy means taxes, it is the arrangement. The norms means it is a law. It is the science of arrangement of the living organism along with the classification, description, identification and naming of the organism, which include the flora and fauna. Already you know the flora means it is the flowers and fauna means it is the animals. Commonly it is the flora is the study about the plant and fauna is the animals, including the microorganism of the world. The word taxonomy was coined by the Augustine Pyramus de Cantul in 1813. It is the taxonomy is the theoretical study of the classification which will define the principle, rules and procedure. So Aristotle is the father of taxonomy and is the Carolus Linnaeus is the father of modern taxonomy. Who is the Aristotle? Aristotle is the father of taxonomy. Then who is the Carolus Linnaeus? The Carolus Linnaeus is the father of modern taxonomy. Okay, we will see next one. It is the systematics. The systematics and taxonomy is the same only, but systematic is the next high level. The taxonomy is the your identification, then description, then nomenclature, naming. This arrangement also is finished, but the systematic is the next level. It is the investigate the organism. What is the reason? Because investigate the organism is the organism clear, it is a what are the development, what is the full life history, you are identify the systematic, it is a system only. The objective of the taxonomy and systematics are very similar. The goal of the classify organism with the rules. The main criteria for the systematic is the identification, description, naming, arranging, preserving and documenting. Preserving the organism. Preserving mean already you know the preservation, it is the production. Okay, the apart from this above the salient features, the evolutionary history of the species and adaptation of the interrelationship with the species is also been investigated the systematic. So systematic and taxonomy is the same only, but systematic is the next high level of the investigation. It is a collection of the full history of the organism. The next one, history of the classification. The early classification of organism were based on the only two criteria. For the first, it is a yearly classification, only two criteria only it is present. First one is the beneficial and second one is the harmful animals. What are the animals? Beneficial animals. What are the animals is the harmful animals. It is the classification of the animals in the 5 different group of the animals. First one is the domestic animals and wild animals and ping animals and flying animals and sea animals. Initially the classification was based on the organism fundamental characteristics such as the habitat and morphology only. How will you this animals is the identify means habitat. Habitat is the living place. This animal living place and morphology. Morphology is the external character only. This animals is the classified to the 5 different groups. The next one, Aristotle. Aristotle, who is Aristotle? The father of taxonomy. The Aristotle was the first to classify all the animals in the history of Animalia. So this basic classification of the animals into the plant and animals. The animals were classified based on the locomotion. Locomotion means it is a movement, motility. So walking and flying and swimming. So walking is the terrestrial and flying is the aerial and swimming is the aquatic. So based on the presence or absence of the red bloods, and it is classified the animals into the 2 class. Because it is a red blood cells, the presence and absence of the red blood cells. So the presence of the red blood cells, it is the anemia, and absence of the red blood cells is the anemia. So Aristotle's classification system is a limitation and many organisms were not it is a fitting into the classification. For example, the tadpole of the frog. Already you know the frog is the it is a land animal and aquatic animal also because the frog is the egg is the development of the it is a aquatic in the tadpole stage. Then it is a fully development is present. Then uh, it is a fully development it is a development of the gills and development of the body and it is a land animals. So metamorphose into the adult frog they have lungs and can live with both water and land. So this classified the frog and where to the place them. The Aristotle classified organism based on the locomotion, hence birds and bat and flying insect were grouped together just by observing one single character features, the flying ability. On this, it is example of the arches, emu and penguin, all the birds but cannot fly. What is the reason? Already you know, because this flowers, aves mean it is the study about the birds. So this birds fully cannot fly. What is the reason? Because it's the over body weight, so it is a cannot fly. So the birds it is the limitation of the Aristotle's classification system as followed for the more than 2000 years up to the 1000 it is a 700. After the Aristotle's the students. Harris is the father of taxonomy. The Aristotle students is the Theophrastus. It is the continued this research and this classification of the plant and the was is the father of botany. Who is father of botany? It is the father of botany is the Theophrastus. It is the John Ray does several important work in this life. This most important contribution was the establishment of the species of the limited unit of the taxonomy. In the 1687, they published the method of the Plantarum Edusa Nova, which contain about the 18,000 of the plant species is identified. The complicated classification was based on the many combined character. It is the opposite to the earlier taxonomists. John Ray it is also aimed to publishing the complete system of the nature, which include the work of the mammals, reptile, birds, fish and insect. Mammals already you know it is a study about the it is a vertebrates, reptiles and birds and fish and the insect. The botanist, then another one of the botanist, it is a Carolus Linnaeus, the father of modern taxonomy. Already you know what is the who is the father of modern taxonomy? Carolus Linnaeus, the founder of the modern systematic development of the scientific system of taxonomy and binomial nomenclature. What is mean by nominal? Nominal, it is a binomial nomenclature because of the naming. So all the organism you put the two names. What is the reason? Because the name is the first of is the genus name and second of is the species name. So all the organism here identify the nomenclature. The father of the binomial nomenclature is the Carolus Linnaeus. Then Aristotle and Linnaeus employ the easily observable single to few the traits if the classification of the organism. With the increase the knowledge of the several biological domains and many character were considering for the classifying organism. This represented the classical taxonomy of the overall similarities and the dissimilarities of the morphological anatomy and embryology organism. The modification of the system is the numerical taxonomy in this 1950. This statistical method are followed by the computer analysis to the establish the numerical degree of the relationship with the individuals. So among with the phylogenetic classification or the classes, it is a phylogenetic classification. Phylogenetic is the phylogenetic tree. The evolutionary tree classification based on how the common it is a character is analyzed. For example, the genetic difference between the all species in the phylogenetic tree. Ernest Haeckel introduced the method of the representing evolutionary relationship with the help of the tree diagram known as the calogram. This system of the classification takes include the account ancestor character, the traits of the basic body design with the entire group, because what is the previous, it is a generation, and is a what is the next generation. For example, one tree is present, this tree is the development or the many branches also is present. So first branches and second branches and third branches. So one branch is first part is the some of the leaves is present only, then the branches is the last top of the branches, the tip of the branches, the new leaves also is present. So one branches is the first leaf, and the same branches, the tip of the leaf is the different, because is the character is the also is the different only. So this it is the study about the phylogenetic tree, it is a analyze. So this tree is the new subspecies of the calogram, which evolutionary step producing the branching of the all the member of the branch. That is a character which not be seen organism below the specific branch point. The arranging organism on the basis of the similarities, or it is a character with different from the ancestor character produced by the phylogenetic tree. So depending on the system of the classification, the organism were classified into two different three, it is a kingdom is present. The first kingdom, it is the already the five kingdom classification you study about the, it is the previous classes. What are the father of kingdom? It is a Horich Whitaker classification. So first kingdom is the, what is the first kingdom? This is a five kingdom classification. The first kingdom is the Monera, second kingdom is the Procista, and third kingdom is the, and fourth kingdom is the Animalia. What is the first kingdom? Monera. Second kingdom is the Procista, and third kingdom is the Fungi, and fourth kingdom is the Plantae, and fifth kingdom is the Animalia. So what is meaning of the kingdom? Kingdom means largest group of organism. So first of all, the first five kingdom only. This next one is the now it is the seven kingdom is present. This animals is based on the cell structure, mode of nutrition, mode of reproduction, and phylogenetic relationship. So classification is the come along with the new into the account, even molecular level DNA and RNA identification. Then advancement in the molecular techniques and biochemical assay that leads to the new classification of the three domains of the life. Okay, the first one, the three domains of life. The three domain classification was proposed by Carol Watts in 1977 and is the co-workers that classified the organism based on the difference in the 16S, that is a rRNA gene. The domain system add the taxon domain, it is a higher than the kingdom. This system is the separation of the prokaryotic into the two domains. Already the prokaryotic and eukaryotic. What does mean by prokaryotic? Prokaryotic mean it is a well developed nucleus. Why the nucleus is important? Nucleus is a controlling center of the organism. So well developed nucleus is the the prokaryotic is the not well developed nucleus, and eukaryotic is the well developed nucleus. So this prokaryotic of the two domains, it is a bacteria and the archaea. It is all the archaea, it is the all the eukaryotic are placed in the domain eukarya. Eukaryotics mean it is a well developed, it is a nucleus. The archaea appears the have more the common in the eukaryotics and then the bacteria. Archaea differ from the bacteria in cell wall, it is a composition, and differ from the bacteria and eukaryotics in the member composition of the rRNA types. So we will see the three domains of the life. First one is the archaea. It is a extremophilus, it is a methanogene, halophilus, thermoacidophilus. Then bacteria, it is the cyanobacteria, eubacteria, beneficial and the pathogenic organism. Then eukaryotics, it is the Procista, fungi, plantae and animalia. Okay, once more I repeat. What are the three domains of the life? First one is the archaea. Archaea is the extramophilus. It is a methanogen, halophiles and the thermoacidophiles. Bacteria is the cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria already you know it is a blue-green algae. Then eubacteria, beneficial and pathogenic organism. Then eukarya, it is a Procista, fungi, plant and animals. Okay, this is the three domains of the life. We will see the first domains of the, it is the archaea. Okay, archaea include the single cell organism. Okay, the cell is the very important. Already you know what is the cell. Cell is the basic structural and functional unit of all living organism. So what is the cell? Cell is the basic structural and functional unit of all living organism. So the domain include the single cell organism. So cell is the two types present, single cell organism and multi cell organism. What are the organism is the only one cell, it is a single cell. What are the organism is the many cell, it is a multicellular organism. The prokaryotics, what is the prokaryotics? Prokaryotic means it is a not well developed nucleus which have ability to develop extreme condition like the, because this it is a not, it is a survive the position of the surroundings. So this surroundings also it is able to live the organism is the extremophilus, because நம்ம வாழ்கிறதுக்கே தகுதி இல்லாத இடத்துலையும் வாழ்கிற அந்த ஆர்கனிசத்தோட பேர் தான் எக்ஸ்ட்ரோமோஃபில்லஸ். They are capable of the synthesizing the food without sunlight and oxygen by utilizing the hydrogen sulfide and other chemical from this. It is some of them it is produce methane, it is a methanogen, few it is a salty, it is a surrounding, halophilus and the thermoacidophilus, and that is a acidic environment and is a high temperature. Okay, next one is the domains, it is a bacteria. Bacteria are prokaryotic. Prokaryotic already you know it is a not well developed nucleus. The cells have no defined the nucleus. And DNA is the what is the DNA? Deoxyribonucleic acid. And RNA means RNA, it is a ribonucleic acid. The DNA exit the circular chromosome and do not have the histogen associated with it. They do not possess the membrane bound organelles. It is a ribosome. It is a 70S type. Organelles. What is the organelles? Already you know the group of the molecules is the organelles. Organelles is developed to the, it is a cell. The cell wall contain the peptidoglycans. Many are the decomposer. Decomposer already you know it is a death and decay. Some are the photosynthesis and the few cause the diseases. The beneficial probiotic bacteria and harmful is the pathogenic bacteria. So beneficial, it is a name is the probiotic bacteria and harmful is the pathogenic, it is a bacteria. Pathogenic, it is a causing the disease bacteria. Then cyanobacteria are the photosynthetic blue-green algae. Already you know cyanobacteria is otherwise known as the blue-green algae which produce the oxygen. They had the played the key role in the changes of the atmospheric oxygen level from the anaerobic or the aerobic during the yearly period. Anaerobic and aerobic. What is mean by anaerobic and aerobic? Anaerobic mean without oxygen. Aerobic mean with oxygen. So next one is the domain of the eukarya. The eukarya, it is a eukaryotics. Eukarya means it is a eukaryotics. Eukaryotics already you know it is a well developed nucleus is present. The organism is the eukaryotics. So eukaryotics are animals which have true nucleus and membrane bound organelles. DNA in the nucleus arranged as the linear chromosome with histone proteins ribosome of the 80S type is the crystol and the 70S type. But it is a dormant bacteria is the only for the 70S ribosome, but it is the dormant eukarya is the 70S ribosome also is present and 80S ribosome also is present. The animals in the domain are classified the kingdom. First kingdom, it is the Procista, fungi, plantae and animalia. The Cavalier Smith, it is a revised the 6 kingdom system to 7 kingdom system. First of all, the 5 kingdom system only. This father of the 5 kingdom classification is the R.H. Whittaker. The concept of the super kingdom was introduced and revised the 7 kingdom. The classification of the 2 super kingdom, it is a prokaryotics and eukaryotic, and 7 kingdoms is the 2 prokaryotics and kingdom eukarya and the archaea, and the 5 it is a eukaryotic kingdom, Procista and Chromista and fungi, plantae and animalia. Okay, we will see the first 5 kingdom classification, Monera. All of you see the salient features. What are the characters present in the 5 kingdom classification? Salient features, the first one. What are the salient features is present? Cell type, cell wall, body organization, mode of nutrition. Then kingdom of the 5 kingdom, Monera, Procista, fungi, plantae, animalia. So first salient features is the cell type. So Monera is the prokaryotic type. Prokaryotic, what is the meaning of prokaryotic? Not well developed nucleus. Then Procista is the eukaryotic. Eukaryotic mean well developed nucleus. Then fungi also, it is a well developed nucleus, so it is a eukaryotic. And plantae also, it is a well developed nucleus, so it is a eukaryotic. And animalia also, it is a well developed nucleus, so it is a eukaryotic. The next one, cell wall. Cell wall is the outer, it is a non-cellular, is present for the Monera. It is present in some of the Procista. It is present for the cell wall. Then fungi, the cell wall is the present. Then plantae also the cell wall is present. But animalia, no cell wall, because already you know it is a plant is the outer layer is the cell wall and inner layer is the plasma membrane. But animalia is the all the organism is the cell wall is absent. It is the outer layer is the plasma membrane only. Okay, next one, body organization. Body organization is the Monera, cellular organization, and Procista also it is a cellular organization, and fungi is the multicellular tissue, and plantae is a tissue organ, and animalia is the tissue, organ and organ system. Already you know the cell is developed to the tissue. The group of the tissue is the organ. The group of the organ only it is the organ system. For example, the organ, the important organ for our body is the heart. So heart, blood, the study about the what is the organ system? It is the circulatory system. So the group of the organ is occupy the organ system. The one more example, it is a stomach, small intestine, large intestine. It is a food pipe, windpipe. This study about the what is the organ system? It is the digestive system. So this is only group of the organ is the organ system. The next one, mode of nutrition. The mode of nutrition is the organism is the autotrophic or heterotrophic. Auto means self, troph means nourishment. So the mode of nutrition, the Monera is the autotrophic organism also present, then heterotrophic organism also present. Hetero means depend to other. So Monera is the autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition also. Then Procista also, it is the autotrophic nutrition also present and heterotrophic nutrition also present. Then fungi is the only it is a heterotrophic nutrition because this not able to it is preparing the own food, so it fungi all the fungi is depend to the other only, so it is a heterotrophic nutrition. Then planetae is study about the plants, so the plants all the plants is depend to the not depend to others, some of the plant is depend to others only, already it is a special type of the plant, but all the plant is preparing the own food with the help of sunlight, so this planetae is the autotrophic nutrition. Then animalia already it is a animals, so animals it is a human it is study about it is a depend to the heterotrophic nutrition. So this one only it is a 5 kingdom classification. What are the salient features is present? Cell wall, cell type, body organization and mode of nutrition. Okay, the next one is we will see the 3 domains of the system. What are the 3 domains of the system? First domain is the bacteria, archaea, eukarya. So first one, what are the 3 domains of the system? Bacteria, archaea, eukarya. Then traditional 5 kingdom system is the Monera, Procista, fungi, planetae and animalia. Then 6 kingdom system is the bacteria, archaea, procista, fungi, planetae and animalia. Then 7 kingdom classification is the Eubacteria, Archaebacteria, Procista, Chromostida, fungi, planetae and animalia. So already only 3 domains is present, 5 domains is present, 6 domains also present and 7 domains also is present. Okay, thank you students.